What's going on, everybody? This is Al from NCAA 06 Revival. And before we get into the video, I want to briefly mention my latest post on the blog. It's about my favorite 2-route quick combos. I listed about 8 of them, all the ones that I like. I mean, I can make all of them work, but it's just a nice 3,000-word post on all of those little 2-man routes that I think you all will get something out of. So be sure to check that out. Now, in the previous video, we beat Arizona 28-10. The game felt like we won by 40 instead of 18. No, we didn't have a couple of field goals. It was just both teams, well, especially us, we ran the clock a whole lot and just ended up not scoring on a couple of drives. I think we had 2 goofy fumbles that kind of caused us from kind of winning by like 42-10. But either way, we played solid enough to win. And that was our first conference win, so that's a good thing. We're now 4-0. We're 14th in the country. We're moving right on up, but we're fixing to hit the heart of the schedule. Today we're taking on Arizona State. Now, they were ranked preseason, but they are having a bad year out of the gate. 1-3. It makes you wonder if they have like injuries or something. But you can tell their stats, they're not doing anything. They have the same amount of talent as we do. And as you can tell, our stats are looking pretty good. We should take care of business today. So, I don't know. Got to play clean football. Okay, let's go to in-season recruiting. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is it's a home game. Now, I would love to have a couple of players ready for a visit, but I don't think it's going to happen. We got a lot of players with down arrows, and that's because we just came off a bye week. I talked about that in one of the previous videos. It's just going to happen off a bye week. It's more so other teams are going up instead of you going down. By default, you go down because the other teams that are on their list played a game and so on and so forth. We're still in the top 5 for this tight end, but we're the 5th team, so I'm going to stick with it. We may get lucky and move back up to the top 3. But he doesn't like one of our pitches, so I'm going to guess that we're not going to have a chance with him. We have a negative pitch. He doesn't like our program prestige, which makes sense. You kind of look at the other teams on the list. And we're 5th, so I think we need to cut our losses. Plus, he's from West Virginia. It was a good try to go after him, but it just didn't work out. We're in 3rd place for this tackle. I like where we're at here. We don't have a negative pitch yet, so we'll just stick with him for now. Other tackle, Lance Ball. We do have a positive pitch, and we're going to definitely stick with him. Strong safety, we moved down to 3rd, but he likes one of our pitches, so we're going to stick with him. Number 1 for this free safety. Don't know much about him yet. We moved down to 3rd for this defensive tackle, but he likes one of our pitches, so we're definitely going to stick with him. Center, we moved down, but we don't know much about him, but we're still 3rd, so I'm going to stick with him. Defensive tackle, moved down, but we're still 3rd. We don't know much about him yet. We moved down to 2nd for this wide receiver, George Washington, which is amazing. No positive pitches yet, but no negative ones. But we'll stick with him. And I think that's it. Okay, now that gives us 12 more to play with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I have a couple more 12s and 13s. So it just kind of depends on who we need to point our points are to. So let's go. I want to put 13 for him. I mean, 13 to 12, that's not a big difference. I want to take the 1 point off of him because I feel good about getting him. We got a positive pitch. Strong safety, we got a positive pitch with him. Free safety, we don't. I'm going to leave 13 for him. Defensive tackle. Where are we? Are we like 3rd for him? Let's just do 12 there for now. Center, we don't know yet. Defense tackle, we don't know yet. Let's do 13 for him. And that leaves 12, 13, and 12. Okay. So I like kind of where we're staying for all 7 of these guys. I think that's what we're down to. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 guys on the list. So we're still in pretty good shape for the remaining 8. Okay, let's go to Sports Illustrated. I don't think we've looked at a whole lot of this recently. Cal, they're fixing, I think that's our next game. They're playing really solid. USC's 3-1. They beat Arizona 55-7, and we only beat them 28-10. If that says anything. Stanford is moving up, 13th in the country. We can go back and look at our full schedule here in a minute. Okay, Heisman Watch. I don't think we'll have anybody on this list, and we don't. Let's go players. Let's do conference standings. This is early. Everybody's barely played one game. But we are towards the top. Let's try to stay up there if we can. Now we go back to the rest of the schedule. Cal, USC, at Oregon versus UCLA. Now, the big thing I need to kind of focus on is recruiting. We got several guys that may be close to visiting. If a couple of them are going to take a visit next week, I'm going to schedule that visit. I don't know if I can beat Cal. They're looking like a solid team this year. But I don't want to wait 3 more weeks and try to schedule those guys when they may end up committing somewhere else. So I'm just going to take a chance. Hopefully we can pull off the upset and get a commitment or two at the same time. And it looks like Stanford is the one team we're not playing on our schedule. Thank the Lord. We got our tough enough schedule as is with a couple more top 10 teams on there. So, okay. Last thing before we play. I switched up the playbook a little bit. I've said this numerous times. I was going to switch out a formation or two. Kind of get a feel which plays I really like before I kind of stick with what I want to accomplish. I put ace bunch back in the ace spread. There's a few more plays I want to play around with. Then I just love the aesthetic. It feels very West Coastish to have this type of formation compared to ace spread. Plus, I already got ace 4 wide receiver trip, so I didn't really need 2 basic 4 wide sets. And I wanted a compressed set in there somewhere. I also got rid of I formation normal and replaced it with strong normal. There's a few plays in here that I really like. One especially is a nice little West Coast quick game or quick concept, and then a play action play that I really love. I can also get the fullback going a little bit, just like PA fullback flat, a la Spider 2 wide banana out of I normal. And that was the only change were those 2 formations. Everything else stays intact. So we'll see if I like this group. I didn't change the audibles. I haven't used hardly any audibles with this offense yet. I just have built-in answers for pretty much all my pass plays, so I don't think I'll need to do any adjustments there. We should have our cornerback, our number 1 corner. I think he'll be back. He'll be back for this one of the Cal game. I think it's Cal. But we got another player in trouble. We got 2 of them in trouble. Weiser and Woods. Woods is our number 2 guy. Weiser, is he our starting outside linebacker? Let's go check that out. Go depth chart. We'll probably do a game each. So with our receiver, we can go ahead and just look at him. There he is, but we have a little bit of depth there, so that's not that big of a deal. I mean, I don't want him, in trouble or anything, but at least we have a couple of guys behind him. Now, it's Weiser is what I'm curious about. Weiser is... There he is. He's our top outside linebacker. So, what we need to do is Copeland, Brumfield, Copeland. Let's go ahead and put Copeland right here. And Charles. Yes. So Copeland will be our number 2 outside linebacker to begin with. To Weiser. That's my 2 best linebackers right now. Is Brumfield and Copeland, with Weiser being out for at least 1 game. So, okay. So let's go back. Let's read these real quick. Outside line. Okay, we just found out that Weiser missed a study hall. Oh, come on. I'm about to run out of points. And my bar is really low. Let's do 2 quarters for him. And his grades are currently below the accepted level. I could be like, well, I'm not going to name any coaches. But this happens all over the place when they just kind of let him play. We'll do a half for him because we're running out of points and we may need them later on in the season. Let's just do 2 quarters. So they're going to be out for a half. That's fine. Okay. Let's take on the Sun Devils. And they have players out. That's what I figured. They got at least 3 injuries. A defensive end, a halfback, and a tackle. Makes you wonder if any of these guys are starters. They're 1-3, but they're 39th in the country. That tells me at least 2 of their losses were against really good teams. They may have already played USC. Who knows? They may have already played Cal. All right. Starting the trend, we're going to watch all the pregame stuff. Looks like we're going to have some rain. We are in the state of Washington, after all.
Cold and rainy conditions. The forecast for today's game between the Arizona State
49 degrees. At least there's no wind.
It's about midway through
looking at the conference schedule. Conference standings, my bad.
Are ready to go. And here come the Cougars.
4-0, baby. 4-0.
The Sun Devils are going to have to play a great football game if they expect to win this one, Kirk.
There's the man, Tony Jenkins. Having a good season so far. West Coast offense is treating them kindly.
I think he'll have a solid game, and they're going to win by 2 touchdowns.
I've been quiet about this, but I think it's finally time for my
I'm sure they'll pick us. And they will. Okay. It's a big old right guard. Man, he's massive. All right, they won the toss. They want the ball first, which is fine. All right, let's check out the roster. All right, 82, 80 speed, 6'5", 190. So I'm not going to blitz a whole lot, so I'm guessing he'll run out of it. Plus, his backup can run a little bit as well. A true freshman, 6'5", 196. 80 overall. Wow, that's an awesome pickup for them. Good for them. I think they had a really good season last year, if I'm not mistaken. All right, their top running back is out for 5 weeks. That stinks. I bet that's really hampered their offense. They got a really young core of halfbacks, all freshmen and sophomores. 78 overall kid, 86 speeds. I bet, no, he can catch okay. Okay, fullback, pretty good fullback. I don't know what to expect from him, though. Here's where their bread is buttered. They got a really good wide receiver core. I would take a couple of them in a heartbeat. Tight end. Looks like a pretty decent tight end. 6'11", 237 pounds. That's the tallest player I think I've seen in this game. 6'11". I've seen 6'10". I had an athlete once. I turned him into a defensive tackle. This guy's 6'11", 230. I mean, that guy's a beanpole at that weight. True freshman. Good for them. Look at that, 82 overall true freshman. Wow, what a class. Okay, left tackle out for 3 weeks. 74, 89, 78, 86. So, okay. I think they run a 4-3. So 78, top defensive end out for 4 weeks. Backup's not bad, though, a sophomore. So injuries have plagued him, you can tell. Really good defensive tackles, 2 seniors. 91 outside linebacker, 88 middle linebacker, 2 impact linebackers. So I don't know if I probably need to spread them out, do a little more 4 wide. Maybe at least take one of their linebackers out of it. 76 at the other outside linebacker spots. 2 true freshmen. Look at 78. Man, what a class that was. I'm going to have to go back and look at my Dynasty video or my off-season video and see how good their class was. It had to be like top 10. I mean, look at all these guys. Junior free safety, 89. 74 strong safety, true freshman. We may go after this kid if we can. We'll see. Kicker, 85. Senior and a true terrible punter. Okay, here in about 2 or 3 years, they're going to be very good. That's what all that means. But hopefully we can take advantage of it today, being they are so young across the board. I mean, they got pups everywhere. Good ones, though.
Johnson fielded at the 9.
Okay. I love their uniforms. Those are slick. Okay. I don't know what they're going to... I think they're going to pass some. Let's just start out of the gate with quarters. Since their running back is out and their impact guys are there. receivers.
The Devils come out in the ace formation.
Play action.
No, they faked it. Wants to throw.
Oh, he still caught that. I had my hand up and everything, and he still caught it.
Not only was it good decision making, but
Let's
the
go back to
offensive
quarters
line
again.
protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Moore to the air on first down. Big opening.
Pick up the first there. We didn't even put any pressure on him either.
I'll tell you what, in today's game,
We could try some pressure, though, just see how he reacts to it. Maybe they'll go play action on this one.
He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
Let's see what they go with here.
Ball right around midfield. Arizona State goes with the ace set here.
I hate my defensive end doesn't move.
Drops back.
Oh, big play. Oh, get it. Woo!
And he's
Great pressure. I was fixing to sack him, and he just made a bonehead throw, but I think he just got spooked.
Here for the defense, nice fumble recovery.
We can go back and look at this. Go back here. Yeah, that defensive. I want to see that. Is that tight end? Is he the 6'11" guy? Maybe he is. I guess so. Either way, you see me coming around the right and fixing to come after him. They picked me up though, but he still got spooked. Linebacker just got right in front of it. No, that's my defensive end. Oh yeah, I forgot. In my quarters defense, I don't know if you paid attention, but the backside defensive end goes out into coverage, like he does right here. And he just scoops right in front of it. So that was my defensive end. And he fumbles it. Okay, good deal. So, let's go here. Let's get all of these out of the way, my sub packages. Where's it at? Let's go halfback angle.
If you like passing yards,
They're
then
going
you're in for a
zone.
treat. Today we get to see a
Got a
very
couple
skilled
options here. There's either a
quarterback.
halfback,
Protect the defense,
Wade, or we're going to go to Rogers on the right.
Oh, he could be in for a field day. He's not going to face two starting.
There we go.
quarterbacks
Just a
much
quick little
differently.
5-yard play.
I expect this young man to have a big day moving the offense.
Kurt, you're absolutely
Let's
right.
go
He's
here.
a special player. I think
Let's
we're
go
gonna
tight
see
end
him
corner.
complete a lot of passes
We're
with
going
ease.
zone. This will go to
Second and 4 coming up
Rogers
here. Ball right around midfield.
or Woolridge.
The Cougars line up in
I'm
the
afraid to
slot
go
back
over the
set. Drops back to pass.
middle.
Throws.
Oh, he just overthrew
And
it.
that one's fallen incomplete. He was looking for his running back.
Third
but
and
the pass
4.
just
We
sailed
probably
on
need to
him.
keep this simple. I'm on the 48. Let's go curl flat at a white trips. We're
Third
going
and
man.
4. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hopefully Gibson can make this catch unless both safeties come up. So I'm going to hot route
Receivers.
Bridges just in case.
Back to pass. Looking. Throws this one out to the left.
Good catch. Oh, and he. Good play by Gibson.
Down.
Good play there. All right, now let's just run the ball. Let's give it to our big stud running back. We're going zone. I probably need to spread these guys out more. I didn't think about that.
Single set back to
Go
him.
right.
Jenkins hands it off. He's in, got away. He's into the open.
I did not.
A nice job on
We'll
the
go back and
offensive
look at
line.
this.
They pick up a gain.
Okay, as soon as I get the ball, I notice the impact linebacker on the right is going to break off of that tackle or off that block. So I am not using the speed button whatsoever. I'm automatically going to my stiff arm. I would not have made that stiff arm possible if I was hitting the speed button. If I was hitting the speed button, he probably would have tackled me. Thankfully, he broke the tackle and was able to pick up 7-ish yards. Okay. Where are we at here? Let's go here. Let's go tight end post at a weak twin.
Second and
We're
2
going
coming up
man.
here. And this is the 5th play of the
I'm going to
current
hot
drive.
route Bridges to a go route. It's a little bit easier to work with.
He's changing things
Just in
up.
case.
Jenkins drops
And they're
the
bringing
ball.
both of them up.
He gets rid of it.
And I didn't throw it off at time. That was my bad. 3rd and 2. Let's do basic option or basic
The offense
toss.
faces another third
See if we
down
can
as
pick
they
up the
line
first.
it
If
up.
not, we'll probably go for it. Ooh, I kind of like that. Come on.
This is
What
the
in the
kind
world?
of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone.
That's a glitch. Look at that. I've never seen that before.
Washington State takes the time.
I hate that I'm wasting a timeout. We'll go back to that later. That's the first time I've ever seen that glitch. That's not good.
Coming for the
Okay.
offense.
Going zone. Let's try to run up the gut here, and they're
The
shifting that
impact
way.
player at running back is in the zone right now.
I don't think I got it.
Couldn't get that additional yard he needed to keep the drive.
I'm going to go for it again, though.
Trying to muscle his way past those big guys, but they
I don't trust myself with the kicking game. So we'll try to pick this up. We're going zone.
They're in field goal range, but it looks like the offense really wants to make
There we go. Whew, just enough.
short gain there by the halfback for the first down.
Now I'm going to go back to him. Let's run fullback or off tackle here. That's on my mind, so we'll go with it. They're going dime, though. And their impact guys are on that side. And they got two secondary guys over there as well. So we'll only get a couple yards out of it.
2-yard run by the halfback.
Okay. Let's spread them out a little bit. Let's go halfback out. We're going man dime, but they got their two impact guys out there, so that's smart
These guys get it done better than almost
coaching right there.
anybody in the country.
He drops back. He's going left.
Perfect throw, touchdown. Good play. All right, good drive.
That was a well-drawn up.
Off of the interception. Had to convert a couple third downs to get there. But let's look at our timing of the throw here. Let's go here. Let's see if I threw it right after his break. I might have threw it towards... I should have stayed in the pocket a little bit more. That's my bad. I'm throwing it right here, and he still hasn't made his full break yet, so that's awesome timing. And he gets great separation. Boom. Good deal. All right, let's get the extra point out of the way. Get back on defense. Try to confuse his quarterback a little bit. So far, they haven't ran the ball yet.
And he hits the PAT. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at...
And we actually had to convert a fourth down. It just now hit me. That was a fourth down we had to get past. Either way, we got the job done. Okay. Yeah, like I said, they haven't ran the ball yet. You know, they will eventually. Or they may sling the ball all day because they don't have a whole lot at halfback today. All right, back to the left hash. They're going. Let's try another zone blitz.
They'll take over at the 25-yard line. Moore comes to the line.
There we go. Shipped a little bit better that time.
Back to pass. With the throw. And it's caught.
That's a good open field tackle. That's their big tight end right there.
Pick up on that pass.
He looks 6'11", I guess. Man,
As long as they've got those guys getting open,
let's go back to quarters.
it'll take a lot of pressure
They're still
off those
throwing a
offensive
lot.
linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
One-man backfield.
There's the run play right there. Almost got the first. They may have got it.
4-yard gain by the back.
3rd and 1. We'll just go with our cover one.
3rd down and a yard. Ball on the 34-yard line. Arizona State will line up in a jumbo set here.
Maybe they'll try to throw it. If I was them, I'd just run up the gut and be done with it. It's a good stop. I don't know if he got it.
And the counter is good enough for the first.
Oh, just enough. That's a good stop, though.
Selling that play on that one. And the
Right, let's go
halfback
back to
was aware of
quarters.
that first down line and got the conversion.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. Arizona State goes with the ace set here.
Going back to that read play. Uh-oh. Great play by, I don't know who that was, but, man, that could have been a humongous gain.
Every time you run the ball successfully,
Now they're running a
that
task.
defense
Let's
starts to creep up a little bit. That's
go
when you
cover
in the
one.
air, my friend. Over the top.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. They shift on their defensive front.
not a big fan of that safety on that halfback like that, but we'll see what happens.
Moore with the give.
It's a good stop there.
Brings him down for a loss. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallow them.
Let's go back to cover one.
It's more like
They still seem to be in running mode right now.
shot of breaking clean.
The D-line shifts over. Moore steps back to pass. In the middle.
Little slant route. Good catch. Now it's 3rd and 5-ish. 3rd and 6.
Complete those short
Let's
passes
just
is
go
key
with
because it lulls
cover
the
3.
defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
Arizona State sets up with 4.
I don't know if I should go after him or not.
Moore drops back to pass. Look.
Oh,
Throws this one out to the right.
wow, good play. I almost got to him.
Catch. That's not going to move the chain.
Ooh, he didn't get it. I thought he got it. We got super lucky there. All right, let's do a safe, man. Last time, let's do safe return. The last time we were in this position, I think it was what, a couple of games ago, I went for the block just for everybody to get out of the way, and they faked the punt on us. That might have been Nevada or something. I don't remember.
Rainer boots it way
We'll just
up
fair
there.
catch it, see if he can catch it. Nobody hit him.
He hauls it in.
Scares me half to death.
Before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that
I'm on the left hash. All right, let's go. Let's go wide receiver middle. We're going zone.
the 10-yard line.
This would probably go to somebody on the left. Probably go to Wade.
The Cougs line up in a split back set. Drop back to pass. Throw short.
I got a few yards out of it. Kind of leaned more to the sideline than I wanted him to. Let's go here. And let's go wide receiver corners. We're going zone. This will either go to Wade or Bridges. Scares me with those impact guys over the middle, but
Washington State lines up in a pro set. Jenkins drops back.
good throw. First down.
With a takedown.
I like the defense that was
Hole
called.
over the middle.
They just didn't make the play
Got to take
on the
advantage of that.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily
Now let's go
bad
back to
defense. The
slam at a
offense
strong
did
normal, see what
excellent
happens.
result.
I don't know if they ain't going to have enough time. Okay.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 23.
Well, that was a quick
And
quarter.
we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score.
But we got the
Washington
lead.
State 7, Arizona State.
All right, they're
nothing.
going man.
First and 10. Ball on the 23.
All right, everything looked okay there. Let's go left.
Jenkins with the kill.
There's not a whole lot there.
A pickup of about 3.
2nd and 7. Let's go here. Let's go deep attack.
His
They're
second
going
down,
zone.
go. Ball on the 26-yard line.
This will probably just go to Woolridge just to play it safe.
Jenkins sends it go to the air. He's looking. He tosses it short.
There we go. First down. Good play.
Way to look at
Love the swing route.
Sure was.
All right,
He
first
displayed
and
some
10.
great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
Let's go to clear out. We haven't called this yet. Out of 4 wide receiver trips. They're going man.
Ball on the
Everybody's about an option here. Let's just see what happens.
Washington State in a 4-wide set. Defense looking for his first incomplete.
I got hit as soon as I threw it.
Defensive lineman did a good job.
I forgot. I probably don't need to do the 4 out wide. I probably need to go here.
attention to the
It just now hit
quarterback,
me.
And then he timed his swat
Tight end
perfect.
slot. Let's do that. All right, let's do a dive. I forgot Woods is out, so I really don't have depth for 4 wide with him out, so we can do our tight end sub package. This is weird. I don't want to see that.
4 receivers.
Let's go right.
He's hit and got away. Look at this strength.
The power! The strength!
They
Ugh!
get the run, and that'll be
Gosh, what a run. 3rd and 1. Let's go try to pick this up. Let's just go back, just slam. We're going zone.
a yard. Ball on their own 43. They better block that
If I move the
linebacker.
wide
He is
receiver
looking to make
over,
something
does
happen.
that move him over? And it does.
They'll give it off here.
Good play. Great run by Woods.
Good push here by the guys.
Now let's go.
They are really
Bunch.
trying to work hard in the trenches.
Let me tell you something. The biggest compliment you
Let's
can give a
go back to
quarterback
let's do
is
fade
swing
delay.
hard.
We haven't called it
And
yet.
you're
We're
right.
going man.
These guys are
This will
playing
either go to
really
Mitchell
hard
or
right
Gibson.
now.
Again, I need to do put my tight end in here, at least for this quarter.
Come out in a bunch formation. They'll throw on first.
Ooh, that ain't good. We're gonna have to get this one out.
Rolls right. Throws it to the outside.
Yeah. Okay. We'll break this play down and why I done
3
what I
yards
did.
on the play.
Okay. Our man beaters are our outside receiver on the right on a go route for cover 0. Otherwise, we want to go to Gibson on the left. The problem is all 3 linebackers decide to go in spy mode right there. So going over to left, I probably could have made that throw to Gibson, but I just didn't feel comfortable doing so. So I decided to run out with it a little bit and just go to our safest route, which is another man beater, the delayed out route by this other receiver. Thankfully, he makes the catch and at least get a couple yards out of it. Okay, let's put our tight end slot in there, and we did. 2nd and 7. Let's go here. Where's it at? Let's go curl flat.
His second
We're
down
going
and 7 to
zone.
go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
This will either go to Wade or to Sharp.
Washington State goes with the ace set here. Looks. Throw short.
There we go. Just pick up the first.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Good play
Not
there.
only was it good decision-making, but the offensive
Now where
line
should we
kept
go?
it just
We
long
can try.
enough
Let's go
for
back
him
to
to
bunch.
find
Let's do
his
linebacker
You
bait.
combine the two,
You haven't seen me
it's
call
gonna be a
this
first
any
down,
this year.
9
They're
out of 10
going man.
First and 10. This is the 10th play of this drive.
I'm going to hot route Bridges to a go just in case. Otherwise, this is going to go to Rogers.
He drops back. He's looking.
It's a good play there. Pick up 8. I had good protection, so I had all time in the world to throw. 2nd and 2. I got my tight end in there. I do. Let's just go and run dive again. Let's just try to pick up the first with Wade. We're going zone nickel. I can't blame him. Let's go right. Don't think I got the first. 3rd and inches, so we'll just go back. We'll just run slam again. They're going zone, and their 2 guys are on that side. So let's, and they're shifting that way. Good play. All right, I am on the right hash, or at least close to it. So what haven't I called? Let's do something a little deepish, shall we? Let's go flanker post. That's usually a 3rd down play for us. But we're going to see if we can't get a touchdown right here. This will either go to Rogers or Bridges. 6 points. Take it to the house. Touchdown. They went cover 2. Post route is just a gimme cover 2 beater. Good throw. Right where it needed to be. Okay. We got a 2-score lead. 2.5 minutes to go. I like to get the ball back at least once before we go to half.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter, our score, Washington
That's a
State
typical West Coast drive. It took 2 minutes of 46 seconds off the clock, over a half a quarter. But we went right down the field, no real issues. Had to convert several 3rd downs via run play, but they're not giving us any cover 0. I think they've given it to us once, so we're not being able to go over the top a whole lot. All right, let's go back. Let's do a zone blitz. I have a feeling we're going to go after this kid some. We're going to be able to at least.
Moore with 3 wide receivers.
And that's a good play call. It's a good tackle, though.
3-yard gain by the
You
running
run on that type of defense. All right, let's just go back to quarters.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go here. Let's do our over front if we can. They're going ace, big tight end wide receiver. That's a good stop. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4-ish.
3-yard gain by the running back.
Let's just do cover 3. I don't know what they're going to call, to be honest.
3rd and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 25. Arizona State comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Play action. He rolls out to the right.
Intercepted. Good play. Okay. He had all time in the world to throw, but it was just a bad throw.
Not a good throw there, and the quarterback needs to make better decisions.
You can go back and look at this. I don't know what really spooked him. He's fixing to get sacked by, well, I mean, he had time to throw, so he was making this throw right here to his big tight end, but he threw it way too low. He threw that, yeah, that kid's 6'11". He threw that way too low. And we got the interception out of it. Now we're on the left hash. Let's go play action. I mentioned the play action play I love at a strong normal. It is PA deep post. We got a fullback in the flat, but we also got a Mills concept on the right. If you don't know what Mills is, it's a post with a dig underneath. So they're going man. So I'll probably keep it. Everybody's available for man here, but let's keep it simple. Let's just go to Woolridge here.
There's the play fake. Throw. And it's caught.
And pick up the first.
Out of bounds.
Good play there.
That was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
Left hash. Where do we go?
Necessarily bad defense.
Let's go back here.
Executed, and the result is a first down.
Let's go tight end wheel.
1st and 10.
They're going man. This will either go to one of the 3 up top. Just don't know who yet.
And the impact linebacker has turned it up an hour.
I have to
He's looking down the
go
middle.
sharp.
Complete. Big feed.
Good catch by our number 2 tight end.
A nice completion to the
That's
tight
a
end.
gain of
Play here,
8.
and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice
What
big
haven't we
target
called
out there
yet? So
for
let's
the
go
quarterback.
here. We haven't called. I know what we haven't called. Tight end seam.
It's
They're
second
going
down.
man. Please bring both safeties. I want Bridges to get a touchdown. If not, this will go to probably Rogers or Gibson.
Washington State lines up
Nope.
in the backfield. Drop back to pass.
Let's go over the middle. 6 points. Take it to the house. Awesome play. What a play. Oh. We'll break this play down. We'll go here. Okay, they're going man. We got a comeback route on the left. We have a wheel route by our halfback, but that's a zone beater, so we don't have to worry about him. Our fullback is blocking. Our tight end is on a go route. And our Z receiver is on a slant. Since they're going man, our first read is the tight end. If both safeties come up, we'll go to him. But if they don't, we got one high safety. So from this point, I'm all about looking at the middle of the field and see if there's anybody there that can get in the way of my slant route. As you can tell, I got a lot of room to work with right here. So as long as I have decent protection everywhere, which I do, I got 6-man protection, we will just keep it simple and go to the slant route. Now, the only reason why I don't go to this comeback route a whole lot, and it's the reason why it's not my number one man choice beater, is because it's the inward comeback route. Where he's a little more to the sideline, so sometimes he gets out of bounds a little too quickly. But we've converted that before, I think a couple games ago. It's much safer if you just go to this man beater. Thankfully, he makes a great play, and he cuts right upfield for a touchdown. Awesome. All right. 57 seconds left. We'll just kind of see how Arizona State handles their next few plays. I may use a timeout or two to get the ball back. We'll see. If they just try to run out the clock, then I'll let them do it. We get the ball started second half anyways. But you could tell this team is like a shell of themselves with all their injuries. Like all of their best players are injured. Their 3 best players are injured. I mean, what do you do? I mean, that's... Our team would be decimated if that happened. Imagine if our halfback was out or quarterback. It wouldn't go well. Okay, 54 seconds. They're going for a while. Let's just keep it basic and go quarters. Going ace spread. They are going play action. He's got all day to throw. Good play. Phew, thank the Lord. He moved up. He should have stayed back a little bit. I don't know if you noticed this, but somebody was wide open. I saw this. I think they ran a wheel route. They ran switch concept right here. This guy was wide open because our corner was distracted by this dude. And this guy was wide open. Ugh. We got lucky there. I'm going to stick with quarters again. I can see them just running it here.
Ball on their own 26. And this impact receiver is looking to make a play. He's in the zone.
I'm going to stay in. I know we got a receiver over here, but if I was them, I'd probably run it. Force me to call a timeout. But they're going to let the clock go, which I'm fine, so they're probably going to run it.
On the ground,
oh, good play up the middle. Even if it was a delayed play.
Arizona State calls a timeout.
I cut to the outside. I should have stayed in. That's okay. Let's just go back to quarters.
It's 1st and 10.
Let's see. They're going to try something here. Don't know what that'll be. Man, that tight end's humongous. Gosh.
Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Looks. He unloads it.
There he is. That's his first catch of the day. Picked up the first, and they're calling a timeout. They got one left. We'll just do quarters again.
1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Arizona State comes out with 2 tight ends. Moore on 1st down.
There he goes. He's running it. That was a terrible play by that corner or safety, whoever that was.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback,
I don't know what he was doing there.
It usually means he's going to have some room to run.
He's looking. Wants to go long and
Nope. Oh, wow, what a play. And that's their impact guy. Makes sense. He had all day to throw. Just a good play. The safety, I guess that was my safety or my corner. I don't know which one that was. Just didn't make a play there. 1 second. Well, that's not a good way to end the half, but at least we're still up 2 scores. I'm not too worried.
Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, Washington State 21, Arizona State 7.
At that point, when you know they're going to try to throw deep, it may be best just to do like a basic cover 2 man. Just to be done with it. Let's see if we can't get something going with it. Nope. Just don't fumble it. Okay, a great first half outside that last little drive. We can go look at some stats here. We've thrown the ball a little bit more than we're running it, but I'm okay. I mean, our offense is doing what it's supposed to do. 13-16. He's playing great. Got 3 touchdowns. Wade already has 48 yards rushing. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys have already got to touch the ball in the air. Cool beans. Okay.
Arizona State got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off.
All right, I want a nice clean drive to make up for that last touchdown. We'll try this again with Rogers.
Fields it in the end zone.
There's nothing there. When it's right on the edge, you just never know. You got to hope for the best.
He wanted to take that one all the way back.
Little did he know.
Let's just start here.
Been a better decision.
Let's do curl flat. We're going zone.
At the 15-yard line.
This will go to Sharp and Wade. More than likely. Could go to Woods, possibly, but don't know if I'm going to take a chance yet.
Back to pass. Looking. Throw short. Complete.
Let's pick up the first. They went with a max cover 2 on that one, I think. They had like an extra guy over there. We're very fortunate to pick up the first. Let's go halfback out. They're going man 4-3. Who's on who?
Watch the linebacker. He's the star of the defense, and he's in the zone right now. Throws this one
Good
out to
throw. Pick up the first.
Nice decision by the
Now we're going to go with the ace bunch.
Good decision making, but the
We're gonna run it.
line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
They're going zone 4-3. I didn't really think about that. They're shifting that way. Let's move him over. What does that do? It moves him over that way. Good block, though. I can just get out of that guy for 47. Oh, all right. Good run, though, by Wade. Let's go back to wide receiver middle. We're going man. Probably go to somebody on the right, more than likely. Bringing both safeties. Don't know if he can get that play. Welcome back, Woods! Both safeties came up. I had to go over to him, but I was feeling a lot of heat on the left side. I don't know if you saw that or not. We can look at this. You saw the big shift. They got the run out of 5-2. And my left tackle was double teamed, so I had to book it to the right a little bit. And I threw it a little earlier than I wanted to, but I threw it as light as I could and let Woods have time to make his adjustments. Just a great play. All right, let's run a toss with Wade. We're going man. I guess we'll go right since we got that extra blocker. We're going to move our wide receiver over. What a pitch! Take it to the house. Just enough. That was great defense, though, but we was able to pitch it just in time. I mean, that guy was coming with the heat. Somebody goofed up on a block there. We can check here. The defensive end, as my right tackle, decided to block the impact linebacker, and my tight end, my right tackle just whiffed the block. That's what happened. Great play by the defensive end. But we were just fortunate enough to pitch just in time for a way to get in for a score. Okay, that's a good, clean drive. Good answer to that touchdown at the end of the first half. Right down the field. So, let's go ahead and get back on defense. I'd like to have another clean defensive drive if possible. Nice little 3 and out. Get the ball back. That'd be helpful. Get a decent kickoff. It's going to return it. Good stop there. Now we're going to go back. They are going, let's just do quarters. I still think they're going to throw more than usual, so. We're going back to ace normal. This formation's been working well for them today.
Come out in a 2 tight end set.
Play action.
There's the play fake. Looks. Here's the long ball. Left side.
Well, he just beat us. He had all day to throw. I knew that he was going to go to him too, but we just couldn't get to him in time. The wide receiver beat both my corner and my safety. Let's go cover 1.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22. One man backfield. over the middle.
Ooh, that could have been intercepted.
You got to be careful when you're calling a trick play
Okay,
like this, because
4
it's usually
wide.
a
Let's
huge
just go back to
gain or a
quarters.
turnover. They were
I
lucky
can find it.
it was only incomplete.
So it's second
Somebody
and
needs to get some pressure up front.
42-yard line. The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
Let's spread them out. See what that does.
He's looking down the middle.
That could have been interference. We got lucky there.
Careful throwing into coverage like that.
Still had all day to throw. All right, let's go cover 3. 3rd and 10. It's what we want.
Ball on the 22. Let's see if they look the wideout's way. He is in the zone. He drops back.
Sack! Oh my gosh, did you see Martin? Absolutely ran over that kid. Unbelievable. I wonder if they're going to show the replay. Look at this. Oh, they're not going to show it from that angle. We got to go back and look at it. Unbelievable. Look at this. We'll go back here. Absolutely trucks this kid. Ugh! That was the right tackle, too. Gosh, what a play. Okay, from the 30. They're going for a field goal. They'll go field goal, safe man. They got a pretty good kicker, so he'll probably make it, but you never know.
They're going to try a long field goal here. He gets it up.
Good kick.
And it splits the uprights. Fine folks at Pontiac
Okay.
bringing us this summary.
We'll take it. They can have all the field goals they want. That was a good stop after that deep bomb they threw on us.
Rogers and Weatherford back deep to return. Picks it off.
All right, let's make some plays here. Let's let that one go.
This
I
one
don't need
goes
that
down
one.
in the end zone for a touchback.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to
Let's
pick
run
apart the defense
up
and
the
get
middle
down
with
the field
Wade.
for a touchdown.
They're going nickel. At least they got one of their impact guys out.
Get more pressure on that
And they're
quarterback.
shifting that way. I guess we'll go
With 4 receivers.
right. Get a block. Boom! Get a block! Oh!
Great step.
Go through him, son! Go! 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 Take it to the house! What a run! Oh, number 26.
Scores on the day.
Wow, what a play. All around, we got to go back and look at this. Unbelievable run. The blocking was exceptional here. Okay, they're running nickel. They're shifting their linebackers to that side, so it just makes sense to go to the right. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit right here. I could have cut up that B gap, and I didn't. That was my fault. But the first big block was our tight end knocking the nickel back out of it. Right there. Boom. And then all that's left is somebody needs to block the strong safety. So our wide receiver does that. Now, I outrun my tight end. He could have had 2 humongous blocks, but I outran him. My bad. No big deal. We still have Big Wade who's going to run this kid over. Get off me, son! And he takes us to the house for 6 points. What a play. So much fun. Okay. Let's kick an extra point and get back on defense. That was awesome. I love to see blocking like that. Makes all the difference in the world.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go.
Okay.
In the third quarter. And the score, Washington State 35.
Let's get back on defense and keep doing some damage.
All lined up and ready for the kickoff.
I'd like to see him throw an 11 personnel set out there, or at least a hanging tight end of some sort. I'd like to know their zone blitz.
In the end zone.
Their play action game's been working pretty well. That's a good start. Okay.
Just about ready to call the first play of this drive.
There it is. Okay, so we're going to try the zone blitz. Now, they've been flipping this formation a lot, so I'm going to see if they're going to do the same. Nope, they're going to keep it over here this time. This time, Coley will get a chance to go after him.
First down. Throws it to the outside.
That actually was a pretty good throw, but he didn't turn around in time. 4 wide. Let's just do quarters.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard
I prefer to go
line.
quarters
Arizona
against
State sets up with
10
4
personnel.
receivers. Arizona State comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Back to back.
Oh, my gosh, that was my fault. And he's gone. Dang it.
The 50.
Ooh.
They'll bring him down.
I could have had an interception right there, and I completely whiffed it. Look at that. I'm right there. I just whiffed it.
Well, I don't blame him.
That was my bad.
Pretty common to see a run on first
We'll
and
go back to
second down,
quarters.
but this
The
offense
receiver made a good play, though, once he got the ball. He broke a tackle. Okay, we got another chance here. Throw it back at me again. Let's see if I can pick it off.
They'll throw on first down. He's looking.
Oh, he's got
Throws
all
it to
day.
the outside.
Ooh, that could have been intercepted.
The tailback dropped that ball.
He dropped it, though. That was a good throw, actually, off the back foot. Now I'm going to go back to... Oh, they're going 2 tight end.
Second and 10.
So let me go back to my audibles. I don't look at these much, but at least I set them up. I need to go... I forgot. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4, so it should be L1. There we go. Okay. That's why you have your audible set, in case you hit the button wrong. Hit the wrong button, I should say.
Drops back to pass. He passes it.
Martin had a chance. He tried to go for the swat instead of the tackle. 3rd and 5, though. What should do? Cover 3. We'll go after this dude.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. They shift on the defensive line. He drops back. He steps up, looking.
That's a good throw. And he got out of bounds. They're going to go for it, surely. Yeah, they're going to go for it. We'll just go cover 1.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
Maybe we can get a stop. Or they're going to play action.
On play action.
It's a good throw, and he drops it. That happens. All right, 1st down. We are on the left hash. That is technically a turnover. I could go with a play action play. We can try that. Let's go here. We'll take a chance. Let's go PA tight end wheel. They're going man. Bring both safeties. You best believe I'm going to Bridges. Please bring both safeties up.
The Cougars line up in a split back set.
And they are.
Nice play fake.
Make a play, Bridges. Oh, good play by the linebacker. Actually threw it too light. But that was a good defensive play all around. Okay, we need to make that up. Let's go back. Let's go here. Let's go slot clear out. I was going to run the ball, but we need the yards. They're going man, so a lot of options here. Let's see what that linebacker does. We're bringing both safeties. We can go to Gibson. Come on, Gibson, make a play. Great play. Cover 0, you got to go over top. All right, we're on the 15 or the 13-yard line, 14. So from here we can try. Let's just do basic slam. We're going man, going 5-2. It's a good play call. Let's go here. That's just good defense. There's just nothing there. All right, let's go. Let's go wide receiver middle again.
2nd and 9.
Not a good option here. They're going man. I'll probably go to Gibson or Rogers. I don't think I have enough room to go to Woods.
Washington State comes to the line with 3 wide. Looks, throws it to the outside. And it's caught.
1st down.
Brings him down.
We got to talk about this. I've said it 100 times, but it bears repeating. All right, I went to my out route or my zig out. Now, I'm still holding the button. I'm not touching anything else. I'm still holding triangle. Still holding triangle. Still holding triangle. I'm letting the computer handle the rest of the play. Food for thought. Remember that. Okay, 1st and goal. Let's just keep it simple and run the ball. Let's flip it. Let's see if those linebackers flip. And they don't. Awesome. So we're going to go to the left unless they shift hard. And they're not going to.
Washington State goes with the ace set.
We're going to have to go out to the outside. All right. Great drive off the turnover on downs. But it was a clean drive all around. Everything went well there. This is probably our cleanest offensive performance of the season. Oh gosh, I already forgot. The Arkansas game, I thought our offense played great. But our offense is killing it today. I mean, it is just clean football all around. You can't ask much more of a better example of a West Coast offense than what I've shown today. I've got to use, 20-plus different concepts, which you don't need that much more than that, to be honest. But I'm trying to show a little bit of everything, and I think I've called at least 80% of it. I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple plays, but that's okay. It happens. 4 wide. Let's just get quarters. Back to the point where we could put in subs, but I don't know if I got much depth for subs, to be honest, or for our 2nd string. I might. That was a QB. No, I don't know what that was.
So the quarterback
Either way, it didn't work. And let's do quarters again. They need to throw it here.
Ball on the 20-yard line. The Devils come out in the ace formation. Moore drops back to pass.
Run it. Oh, somebody whiffed on it. Martin whiffed on that one bad. I don't know what he was doing there, but he just did not play that one well. And you notice Martin is always the defensive end that's going out in quarters. That's because he's the only defensive end I have that's got any speed to him. I just don't have any speed at the other end. So I always have to, I can't flip quarters until I get another defensive end that can handle that.
It's 1st and 10.
So it'll be at least next year before that happens.
They shift on their defensive front.
All right, let's go after this dude. Up the guts. Good play call. Get a play. Ooh. Good open field tackle. Otherwise, that was 6 points. That's the perfect play call against that play. Let's try. Let's do just something a little bit different. I can find. Let's do cover 2 man. Let's just see how they react to it. I normally don't call this, but
Single set back to steps up in the pocket. Over the middle.
open field. Just a good man beater, and we couldn't get any pressure on him. Let's go back. Let's run another blitz and see if we can get to him.
They shift on the defensive line.
Sack. Fumble, get it. Somebody get it. Awesome. Finally, they went play action on against my zone blitz. 2nd and 20. Now, I could go for zone blitz again, but I don't think we need to. So let's just go quarters again.
2nd and long coming up here. This is the 6th play of this drive.
We'll just keep it simple.
Single set back to it.
Keep it basic.
Drop
Try
back
to keep everything in front of us.
throws it
Wide open.
outside.
Great. Wow.
Senior.
What a play that was.
A great throw, and that's his second.
Somebody, we'll go back and look at this. Come on. This is the only fear I have with quarters, with 4-2-5. If you don't get pressure on the quarterback, and I guess this goes with any defense, but if you don't get pressure on the quarterback, wow, that's just an awesome throw. Look, he's already throwing the ball. And look, we already got one guy in good spot right there, but he just beats him. That's just one guy that's just better than the other. Awesome play. It's just, what do you do? Just good play. Okay. Nothing you can do about that. Good throw. Now just think what that's going to look like here in a couple of years when that freshman is a junior.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the Pontiac.
But the only downside to my quarters, and I haven't really said this much, is my quarters is only rushing 3 guys. That's the only downside to the quarters out of 4-2-5. I'd love for him to rush 4.
Here it goes.
Ooh, didn't mean to dive that direction. All right, we can run a tad bit of clock if we want to.
Excellent field position to start.
I don't think it really matters at this point. Shifting that way. We'll still probably go in that direction. No, let's go back this way. Get a block right there.
He's on the run. McCaleb.
Get about 8 yards out of that.
Nice job on the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8.
We can try a little fullback over. I don't know if it'll work much. We'll see if they shift hard. They're going man, but the impact guys are on that side. And no shifting. Good deal. We're still going to move our tight end over.
I'm
going to let him sit there. We'll run a little bit of clock. See if Woolworths can pick up the first down. I'd love to flip the play, but it's too late for that. Safety came up for the tackle, which is a good play. 3rd and 3. Let's do toss. They're going man.
But on plays when they run the ball, it works.
Let's flip it. Ooh, and they're coming up. Was not expecting that.
Jenkins, options off the left, lateral back. Here's an opening.
Good play, though. Pick up the first.
Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down. Yeah, nice job.
And now we can throw a little bit. Let's try. Let's go back to fade delay. They're going zone. This will either go to Wade or to Woods. Just depending.
Wade wants the ball. We'll
You know, to be honest, these 4 wide sets, I probably need to use the tight end slot package more anyways. That just gets my tight end out there a little bit more, gives them a chance to touch the ball.
Jenkins on first down. He's looking. Short's off. Broke away from one. They'll bring him
Tough
down.
play.
Short pass
Got
there.
5 yards out of it.
There's nothing wrong
4
with
yards.
diming him down the field.
We can go. We can try wide receiver read. This is a good play to get to tight end if it's man, but they're going zone. So I'll just throw this to Wade. See if he can't get the first down.
Is in the zone and looking to make something happen. He drops back. He tosses it short. Complete.
Stay in bounds. Good deal.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision making,
Good play there.
but the offensive line protected.
Now, we got a couple other plays.
And when you
I'm on the
combine
11.
two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Let's do RB cross. This is safe enough. I don't need to go deep. We're going man. I'm going to try to give this to Wade. We'll see. Either that or Woods.
Washington State comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on first down. And it's caught.
Got a few yards out of it.
They get 5 yards on the play.
I'm on the right hash. Let's do. We can keep running some pass plays. Let's go tight end corner. We're going zone. That's kind of what I wanted them to run. Now they're going goal line. I wasn't I forgot. I'm on the 6th. This may not work, but we're going to try to go to Woolridge here.
Jenkins hasn't thrown a bad one this drive. Throws. Complete.
I threw that too light. We probably would have scored if I'd have thrown it harder.
2 yards.
Got 2 yards out of it, though. We'll flip it, see if those linebackers flip. And only one of them's out there, which is good. They're going nickel, too, which is good. We'll go left.
The Cougs come out in the ace
We'll let
formation.
Wade finish it out.
Wade on the handoff.
Ooh, good hit. I should have just kept going with it. That was my bad. I'm on the 2. Let's just kick a field goal. This gives me a chance to practice it a little bit. The game's over with. It doesn't really matter at this point. So let's take advantage of it and go with a field goal.
This one should be makeable. The kick is up.
That was a good kick. All right, good deal.
Through the upright. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive.
I could have finished that with Wade, but there's no point. We was able to take a ton of time off the clock, 3 minutes and 24 seconds. So we accomplished our goal at least.
Set to return.
I could have probably took a knee on a couple of those plays or run a little more clock, but that's okay. That's an awesome kick right there.
In the end zone. Guys, their last possession.
Let's do our mass subs. Second team defense. I don't know what this is going to look like. We'll find out. Let's do quarters.
They'll start this drive.
Look at all the red here. Ugh.
Arizona State lines up with
At least
3
we don't see
receivers.
all red everywhere, which is good. So that's a bonus.
First down.
There he goes. Somebody make a tackle. Ooh, good hit.
Taken down at the 29-yard line.
Calling a timeout. They're going to try to score on this one.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on their own 29. 2 tight end set.
Why is... Oh, come on. Somebody should have made a tackle right there.
With a takedown.
Did I put in my second string? Surely I did, didn't I? First team defense. Yeah. Coley's still out there. That's why I don't understand, but okay. I still got Coley in his
Ball
spot,
on the
so
41-yard line. And the
who knows?
impact receivers in the zone right now.
oh, that should have been my tackle and I whiffed it.
That's 4 yards on the play.
That should be the last play. Awesome win.
Second and 6.
Complete control
Ball on the 45.
the entire game. Her offense was flawless. Defense played great. We gave up a couple big plays, but their receiver done a good job. And their freshman quarterback has a nice, bright future ahead of him. But their injuries is what prevented them from keeping it close with us.
Washington State 45. Arizona State.
Okay, let's check out some stats. 26-18, that's a pretty good ratio. I'm happy with that. we did have 454 yards of offense. And like I said, that's probably the best offensive showing we had. Just clean all around. No issues whatsoever. No sacks. No turnovers. 22 of 26. I mean, you can't ask much more than that. He had a clean pocket all game. That helps. 3 touchdowns. All that came in the first half. Rushing, Wade, 173 yards. By far his best performance of the season. 3 touchdowns. Receiving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 guys got to touch the ball. Look at the yardage distribution. 62, 26, 94, 29, 22, 39. Awesome. Rodgers had 2 of them, and he's like my number 3 receiver, and Gibson had 1. And out of all that, Bridges still just had 1 catch, but that's just what the defense gave us. But the West Coast offense is like the air raid. I mean, the air raid kind of came from the West Coast offense. It's all ball distribution, and we got plenty of that today. Okay. Now we get to play Cal. They're like top 5. That's going to be an awesome game. Hopefully we can take care of business there. Pull off an upset because they will have more talent than we do. Surely they will have more talent. Let's see. I don't think our bye weeks are over with. We got a big stretch the rest of the way. 6-game stretch. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So come on back. We'll take on the Bears and keep this gravy train rolling. I'll talk to you later.